Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're going to take a look at RootMe, which is a beginner CTF. So let's get started. I've already started the machine and this is our IP address. So let me connect to the VPN. Let's do sudo screen. Let's exit out. When you're in a screen session, you can exit the screen session by pressing Ctrl A and D. That will exit out, and then to view your session you can press sudo screen-ls. So I have one screen session running, which is the VPN for the TryHackMe box. So let me ping the IP address. Let's do 10.115-101. So we can ping the machine. So let's get started with our Nmap scan. Let me go to let's go to document so I can create a folder for this. Let's do okay, now let's run let's do nmap. Let's do nmap -a t4 for aggressive, sv for version, and let's do p to skip pinging the machine, and then we're gonna save the scan through a text file. Let's do on, and then we can do RootMe info. Let's give this a second to run. In the meantime, we can check out our objective. Deploy the machine, yes. Reconnaissance. Scan the machine, how many ports are open, what version of Apache is running, what service is running on port 22. That should be very easy. Port 22 is always SSH. Okay, the scan is done. As you can see, we only have two ports running, port 22 SSH and port 80 HTTP, which is running Apache version 2429. So let's answer some of this question. We have two ports running. What version of Apache? That is 2.429. What service is running on port 22? That will be SSH. Very easy. Now find directories on the web server using Gobuster tools. Okay, now we can do Gobuster, there you HTTP, the IP address 101, and -w for the word list, which is gonna be US share word list. Let's use dir and common. I think it's common. That is a very pretty good text list file or word list file to use with Gobuster. It's simple and it's super fast. Let's that run. Let's give that a second to run. Let's see. Find a form to upload and get a reverse shell, and find the flag. Privilege, find and Oh, it's the same, kind of the same question. It's kind of the same question. Let's see. We have a couple of hidden directory we can check out, but they're not gonna do us any good. We have an index PHP. We have let's check out index PHP and see what that is. Let's do 10.10.115.101. It's just simple root at RootMe. I guess is the name of the box, which is RootMe. Let's look at the source page. Nothing interesting is going on. We can exit out. Okay, we have a couple. We have an upload page, server status, panel. So we have a couple of interesting directory we can check. So let's check out the panel and then upload. HT password and HT access. These doesn't have anything in them. So let's go back. Let's do panel. Let's see what that is. So we have a upload page, so we can upload maybe a reverse shell in there. Let's check out uploads, which probably gonna be, if we upload something, that's where we're gonna have to go to get the file. Let's do uploads. Oh, reverse. Okay. Since I've done this box already, so that's why there's a reverse php.5 in there, but I'm just going over this again so you guys can see what I did to get all the answers. So give me a second. Okay, so let's pretend we didn't see this. Okay, so let's go back. Upload server status. So let's go back to our questions. The last ones ask us what is the hidden directory. That will be panel. Is that because it doesn't have the forward slash? Oh, okay. So that will be panel. Now let's get ourselves a reverse shell going on, so we can go into the panel page. Panel, and let's go to my PHP file. Let's go to desktop. Let's do PHP check. Nope. Let's do PHP. Since I know it's already gonna be a PHP 5, so let's use this one. Let's open it up. Okay, we're gonna assign it our tunnel IP address, not the IP address of the machine that we are attacking. So let's do if config. So we're gonna use the tunnel Z1 IP address 10.13.74. We're going to do, let's take this out. Let's do 10.13.74.19. That's it. So let's save. Now we're going to upload. It. Let's go here. We're gonna use reverse shell 5. Open. Just so you guys can see, let's try to upload PHP 4 and see what happened. before I upload. Let's do upload. That's also a success, so I guess we can up. Okay, well, there you go. So it does not accept PHP 4. Let's try regular PHP. Upload. Same thing. It does. I mean, I don't know what language is this, but permitido. So I guess nope, not permitted. Let's try this one. I guess it does accept. Which one was that? Oh, never mind. I guess it doesn't accept none of those. So let's go with PHP 5. Let's upload. Okay, so now we have option to get to our reverse shell. We can click on this. Oops, before I do that, I should have opened another. Let's open a netcat listener NCL VPN. Is that correct? 1 2 3 4. Yeah, the N is not. Let's do P. Okay, now we can click on this. I think if we click on this, last time when I was doing this, I only click on this and then we have some action going on. So let's see if we're gonna get some action going on. Yeah, we do, but let's. I don't know what. I guess this kind of makes it super easy, but we could have just went to the upload page and then click on the PHP file. Let's do 10.10.115.101 and then uploads. As you can see, all the PHP file that I have uploaded is here, so you could have just click on them. That would also give you the reverse shell, but this shell is not stable though, so we need to stabilize this because we don't have a lot of features. If I press up, that does not work. We're gonna do python-c. We're gonna do import pty.spawn bin bat. We're gonna do bin bash. I think that's correct. Let's see. Python-c import pty.spawn bin bash. Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. As you can see, we're getting something better. We're not done yet, so we can say export. Is it term xterm? I have to check on that one if I'm being honest. Let me quickly double check to see if that's correct. You know, I don't think I need it. Never mind. We can work just with this. Let's go back to our I think this is much prettier. We can go back to our question, get a shell. We did find the user.txt. We have option. Let's see, we can do ls. Oops. So we are in the upload page. Let's go back. We are, yeah, I don't know where I'm. Let's go cd-var-www ls. That's the user.txt, but another way you can also find it, you could have typed find. Well, let's go to someplace that is, let's go cd home. Okay, if I do pw, okay, so I'm in home, so we could have done find. We're gonna search the whole file. We're gonna do type f name and then user.txt. That is another way you could find out where the user.txt is located. I mean, it gives you a bunch of permission denied, but if you look over here, It's also tell you where the user.txt is located, which is in var www.user. So we can do cat dash var www.user.txt. That is flag number 1. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna have to do some privilege escalation. Search for file with SUID permission. Which file is weird? So for this one, we're going to say find dash perm dash us dash type f, and then we're gonna do 2. Is that no, 2 dev null? If I'm being correct, I think that's the correct. Let's see. Fine. We're searching root, permission user. S is for SUID. Type is file, and the 2 greater sign dev /null, meaning for anything we don't have access to, we're gonna send them to a folder that, well, we're just not gonna see them. Let's just say that. Let's see. I think something. Oh, I see. That's why. If I had if this shell had full functionality when I press up, I probably would have gotten the last comment that I entered, but I don't. So we're gonna have to type it again. Let's do find perm dash u equal s, and then we're gonna do type f. I think the error is 2. I think I'm supposed to do this dev. Yeah, I think the / was missing. Dev and then null. Something is wrong with my command type. Oh, I see. Again, there's no dash in front of the F. Let's type it again. Let's do perm equal s type f2 greater sign dev null. This should work. Perfect. So as you can see, the only thing that isn't available to us are things that we have access to. If I didn't put the dev null, we would have got a bunch of permission denied. So out of all of these, there's only one. I think most of these are common. If I were to open like my own terminal from the local machine and I type the same command, half of this command will be there, which means they are well, let's put that to the test real quick since we are almost at the finish line. Let's type find. Let's do sudo first. Let's do sudo find perm dash u equal s type f2 dev null. Let's see. As you can see, a lot of these on regular file, like SSH key sign is also here. This is very slow. Thought it would be faster. As you can see, I mean, there's way more here, but so we have password mount. We have umount su, which is common, gpass. I think ping is usually one of them, but out of all of these, the only one that I don't think is common is Python should not be here. I don't think Python should have SUID set in it. So we're gonna use that as our way to get sudo to escalate privilege into this machine and get root access. So now what we're gonna do is, let me go back and see what is the last question. Let's say search for which file. I think that was us or bin python is the weird one. And then find a form to escalate your privileges. Let's do complete and get the root.txt. We're going to use GTOBin for this. GTFOBin, we're gonna type Python, and then the one that we're looking for is sudo. There it is. Not sudo, there it is. This one is the one that we're looking for. Pretty much this whole thing, what it's doing, it's calling the Python program, and then the -c is telling it to run this as a string. Import OS and OS XECL is telling it to replace the Python processor with the bin bash one, and then the name that we're calling it is gonna be sh, and then the p is telling it to keep any privilege that it has. So if it has root privilege, so that's what it's going to run to run with. So that's how we're gonna be able to get root privilege, because since Python is set with SUID, which is like the privilege of root access. So when we run this, the root access that Python has also is gonna run with this and get us root privilege. So let's go back to our so we're gonna do, to make this easy for us, I'm just gonna do cd us or bin, and then so I don't have and then I'm going to type, let me see something. What is Python? Yes, us or bin, and then I can just type Python -c import OS. I think I'm confused. Let's see. Python C import OS EX ECL. We're gonna do bin. We're going to do sh, and then we're gonna do p. That should be it. Let's see, Python -c import OS exec cl exec-l bin sh and -p. As you can see, our prompt changed to the hashtag, which is a good sign that we are root. We can type who am I, it should say root, and then now, since we don't know where the root, if I type ls, we don't know where the root.txt is, we're gonna do the same thing that we did. We're gonna do find, we're gonna do we're gonna do type, we're looking for file, we're gonna do name, and then the name of it is root, let's see, root.txt. So we find, searching the whole system, type, we're looking for a file, and then the name is root.txt, So that was quick. So the file is located in root. I mean that was a no-brainer because root.txt usually located in the root directory. So let's do cat root.txt. So this is our last flag. Let's copy this. Let's go back. So this one was pretty simple and very easy. So nothing too complicated, nothing too hard. Since I'm only focusing on easy room for now, so most of the room I will be posting will be under the easy category before I move to some more challenging rooms like the intermediate or hard. So that's set for now. I think this was pretty simple. Let's close this out. So if we go back here, we go to room. It's been a while since I used this. Is it here? Is it here? It seems like I forget where. Oh man, that's crazy. I think it's challenge. Let's see, room. Yes. So if we go here, we change to easy. So the and then we change this to sort by I don't even think this is it though. I think something changed. Is it red? Yeah, I think because I think there used to be an option that said CTF or something in that sort. I'm not sure. But I'll be doing all the easy before I move to intermediate. Well, there's no intermediate. I guess medium difficulties. So that's it, guys. See you next time. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I was in the process of moving, so I didn't have time to post anything. But I will try to post every 2 weeks since I'm also studying for my CISA exam. So I want to make that priority. So until next time, guys.